Welcome to Crackit YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about the Java interview questions, specifically about the collections framework. Let's start discussing the interview questions. So, what is collections hierarchy and why do we need collections? Collections framework, why do we need it? Mainly because it reduces our programming effort. It provides us useful data structures and algorithms, which makes us to concentrate on the important parts of our program rather than the low level efforts that we put to require to make it work. So, this collection framework has collection interface at the top and it implements iterable interface. This interface provides us the iterator that is useful for the collections to iterate. So all the interfaces that extends or implements this collection will have iterator by default. This collection framework also has a map interface which is part of the collection framework but does not extend collection interface. Let's discuss our next question, why map interface and collection interface are different. So basically map is a key value pair. So it is incompatible with collections which assumes its elements as a single value. If we need to add key value to a map, we will use put method which has two parameters, key and value, whereas in collections add method we have only one parameter, that is add object of O. We can model a map as a collection of these entries, map.entrySetOf, and collections doesn't have such views. Because of these differences, map cannot be a part of a collection framework. Map key value pair, collection a single value, that's the key difference. Let's discuss about our next question, what's ArrayList and what are its features? ArrayList implements list interface and it provides the same functionality as arrays. But what's the difference? It provides dynamic sizes and it is a part of the collection framework. It uses an index-based structure similarly as arrays, which makes it easy to add elements in the middle of the array. List interface allows duplicates and so as the ArrayList. ArrayList maintains the insertion order and it is not synchronized and it is safe for multi-threading operations. ArrayList creates an array with the default capacity of 10. So what will happen if we add a 11th element? If we add more items to the array, a new array with a larger capacity is created automatically and all the elements from the current array are copied to the new array. When elements are removed from the array list, the size of the array list shrunk automatically. Nothing the programmer has to do. The performance of the array list is slow. Why? Because if an element is removed, a lot of shifting needs to take place. Since we discussed about ArrayList, the follow-up question will be, is ArrayList synchronized? If not, how will you make it synchronized? So the answer is, ArrayList in Java is neither synchronized nor multi-threaded. But we can make it synchronized using the collections.synchronizedList method of. If we see this piece of code, this is from the collections class. There's a method called synchronizedList which we will use that takes list as the input parameter and returns as the synchronized list. So is it enough if we call this collections.synchronizedList of method to make the array list synchronized? It is yes and no. Yes, the list will become synchronized list, but there are some problems. So what are the problems? If we see in the Java doc, they gave us an example. So they have a list and they are converting it to the synchronized list of using this collections.synchronizedList method and assigning it to the variable list. But while iterating, we need to make sure that this iterator should be inside this synchronized block. If not, this will throw a non-deterministic behavior. So as per the Java doc, if we see, it's really critical that all the access to the backing list is accomplished through the return list. And it is important that the user must manually synchronize the returned list while traversing. It is easy to use collections.synchronizedList, but we need to be careful while retrieving or removing the elements. We have other questions like what are the linked list and what are its features, array list versus linked list, how do we convert arrays to array list, and few other questions. We can cover that in our next video. Thanks for watching Crack It. Please do like, share and subscribe.